we got to get the rest of your colleagues here.
Ja. Okay, thanks a lot.
Und einmal meine Kamera schauen, bitte.
Ja, klar.
Willkommen zur offiziellen Einweihung des Ernst Cramer Conference Zentrums.
I will answer in English.
Auf English. I'm going to speak English as well, but it was very important to me that we had the word conference center in here because it implies not just that room, but this room. So we could include everything. The Ernst Cramer Conference Center was inaugurated just about a year and a half ago on July 4th, 2008, America's Independence Day, the day that we chose to celebrate the grand opening of our new embassy. On that day, Ernst and a group of airlift veterans met with Chancellor Merkel and President George H.W. Bush, who we were with a couple of weeks ago, thanks to your colleagues. The return of the American embassy to Pariser Platz was the closing of a circle. It was a circle that extended back to the time when the United States and Germany were enemies at war, through the long Cold War years of division and the process of unification to the place where we stand today as true global partners. Now, almost a year and a half later, just 1 week after Germany and the world celebrated the 20th anniversary of the fall of the Berlin Wall, we are using this occasion to once again give voice to the ideals of liberty, freedom, self-determination, and democracy that we share. Ernst Cramer, perhaps like no other, personifies these ideals and the full circle of the German-American partnership. He came to the old American embassy here next to the Brandenburg Gate in the summer of 1939 to apply for the visa that probably saved his life. What I've heard you remember most about his interview at the embassy was that you were, quote, treated like a human being, quote. Back here, right? His decision to stay in Germany in 1945 after returning to the horror of Buchenwald symbolized his trust in the people of Germany. Ernst Cramer weigerte sich stets standhaft, seinen Glauben an das Gute im Menschen aufzugeben. Ich könnte mir keine passendere Botschaft, keine bessere Inspiration für unser Konferenzzentrum vorstellen. Herr Cramer, seit der Eröffnung der Botschaft und Ihres Konferenzraums am 4. Juli 2008 ist kaum ein Tag vergangen, an dem darin keine Veranstaltung stattfand. Denn heute ist ein gutes Beispiel. Ihr Optimismus und Ihre Achtung für Demokratie und Freiheit werden hier weiterleben und unsere Programme in die Zukunft geleiten. God bless you.
Thank you. Today, for me, is an early Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is 10 days from now, the real Thanksgiving, but my Thanksgiving is today. And I want to utter a few thank you. Thank you to you, of course, and to your co-workers for making this speech, this celebration possible. And I want to thank your predecessor, Ambassador Timken, for arranging this and making this possible, that there will be an Ernst Cramer Center. And I hope I know the Ernst Cramer Center will fulfill its purposes. Then there will be a thank you to America, the whole of America, for accepting me and thousands of others during the Nazi periods as refugees. This was not self-understood because most other countries closed their borders. And I also want to thank America for allowing me to be a member of the army. You see me in the army uniform here, and later on in the military government. I want to thank the American, right here, I want to thank the American people for restoring liberty and freedom in Europe, twice in hot wars and once in a decisive Cold War. I also want to thank our publisher, Ernst Cramer, for giving me the chance to work for restoring tolerance in Germany today, helping it. And I want to thank all my co-workers, past and present, for helping me do my work. Finally, I want to thank America for helping during Germany's reunification. You mentioned it before, and for helping the development of a free and united Europe. The first time in history that Europe is a united continent. And I make a promise today to keep on working as long as you let me, and more important, as long as God will let me do that. Therefore, my final thank you goes to God. My final thank you goes to God, who made all this possible from 1939, when I was kicked out of Germany, to 2009, when I'm honored here at this place. And thank you all for coming here.
Wow. Well said. Well said. It's a huge honor for us.
Thank you.
I literally think this is the case. I believe this room is used, if not virtually, literally every day. I don't know. Greg has disappeared. Greg, I mean, literally, this is booked always. Ich heiße Philip Murphy, ich bin der Botschafter von der Vereinigten Staaten von Amerika. Und Sie sind in die Ernst Cramer Room. Und ist Ernst Cramer. Yes. And we are dedicating the room to Ernst.